Hi guys, and welcome to the video explaining what you're going to be doing for your S1 illustration project. What we're going to be looking at is character design, and your learning intention for this whole unit is I'm learning to create a piece of work following a design process and answering a design brief. Your success criteria is I can think creatively to produce an original idea for my character, research appropriate imagery to support my idea, create a range of initial sketches showing my thought process, select the idea which best fits the constraints of the design brief, refine and work on your idea to perfect it, and produce a final character design that shows the best of your digital drawing ability. Character designers are often referred to as concept artists. Your design brief has you working as a concept artist, and you've been asked to come up with a new fantasy-based game character. Your character should be based on research. You need to have some key features that makes it unique, and it should be drawn to the highest possible standards. In the first lesson for this project, you'll be watching both of these videos, and these are going to explain in more detail what it is you will be doing during the project. And then that moves us on to your first task. So, all iconic characters have a very memorable look and profile. Like SpongeBob here, he's a sponge, he has square pants, he lives underwater, he lives in a pineapple, and he has buck teeth. You could also say that he's yellow, and he has big goofy looking eyes, but he's very, very memorable. Your first task is to have a wee think about what you want your character to be. So using 5 words or short phrases, you're going to create a story for your character. For example, I've got dragon, fire, brave, magician, and female character for my little board down there. Task number 2, which you will then start completing within this lesson, is you're now going to go and research images for the 5 words or phrases that you've chosen. So if it's brave, you might want to look for some characters that are brave and strong and muscular. Similar if you're looking for fire, and I've got an example over here. So I've got my dragons, and I've got all my fire. I've got fire magical powers. Then I've got magician, more magical types of powers. I've got different types of female characters that I've looked for inspiration. And later in the project, I'm going to be using this for reference. Task 3, which is lesson number 3 of this project. You are now going to draw, using only basic shapes, a silhouette for your character. Most characters have very recognisable silhouettes. If you think back to SpongeBob SquarePants, the minute you see that rectangular shape along with the arms and legs sticking out, you know exactly who it is without ever having to see any details. So when you start to draw your character out, all I want you to do is start with basic shapes and silhouettes that are going to help you quickly work on multiple ideas. I would like you to try and sketch out 2 or 3 different ideas using basic shapes only. Then, once you've got a shape that you like the look of, you're going to move on to task 4, and you're going to create ideas using your mood board for reference. And it's just using these basic shapes as I previously discussed. So you see we've got the cape here, shorts, we've got the basic shapes of the person, very little detail so far, and trying out different hair, different costumes, and just a whole mix of different things going on to help with the different ideas. On to task number 5. You're then going to pick a lead idea from the ones that you drew in tasks 3 and 4. And I want you to try out different clothes, details, and weapon combinations on them. Now, because you are working digitally, You should be able to do this quickly and easily by using layers, and we'll be talking more about how to use digital drawing apps in this project to help you. Task number 6 is where you're now going to get some feedback on your designs. So keep it simple and to the point, don't try and overthink it. Ask your friends by posting work to the class channel if they can guess what the keywords you picked at the start of the project are, and if they can guess them or guess some of them, then you've done a great job. If they don't understand what your project is about at all, you might have to think about redesigning some parts of your character to make it clearer. Task number 7, you're going to now create your final design. So here's where your drawing skills are going to really need to be honed, and you need to practice adding things like tone. You're going to try and give a 3D feel to it. I want you to work on things like eye colour, hair colour, props, powers and weapons, and do your best to create a realistic looking finish for your character. And that's it. So I hope you really enjoy this project, and if you have any questions at all, get in touch with your class teacher on your Teams channel.